Let me tell you how great I am. No. Let me tell you why I'm an expert. No. Okay. The truth is, I'm really no one special, but I want you to buy my book. Would you please? Let's talk about writing the author bio today. Hello, and welcome back to the Right channel. I am Dr. Denis'Thomas, if we haven't met before. I am a professor, a podcaster, a YouTuber, and the author of 10 books, including this one, which is the whole reason why I started this channel. Ugh, that feels so awkward. It feels like I'm tooting my own horn, and I'm trying to convince you of why I'm good enough to be here talking to you in this video. And that is not my intention. Here's the deal though. Your readers want to get to know you. If they're going to invest money in buying your book, if they're going to invest time in reading your book, then they want to know who you are. They like to relate to your challenges and your mistakes. They want to know what your expertise is and why you're qualified to write the book. They want to know what your training, your education, and your qualifications are, because that gives you credibility. But it doesn't have to be an ego-driven trip of how great you are. Honestly, that's not relatable. You can do a quick Google search and find a list of things to include in your author bio. It's a pretty standard list, and it's not my purpose in this video to go through this list. What I want to do in this video is convince you why the author bio is important to include in your book. Think about when you read books. Have you ever been curious about what the author looked like, or where the author lived, or maybe where they went to school, or something that related to the content of their book? You probably flipped to the back and looked for an author bio to answer those questions because you were curious about it. Well, that's how your readers are going to be with you. They're going to be curious about who you are, what you look like, where you live, and why you might be writing this book. They might be looking for some personal nuggets that make you more relatable. And that's what you want to include in your author bio. Yes, you are probably going to feel pompous and arrogant as you list your credentials and the things that you have done. Probably you're going to feel a little bit of imposter syndrome of, well, this may make me look really a lot better than I am. You know, a lot of us feel like that, but it's part of establishing some rapport with our readers. You know, it's funny that the very thing that's building our credibility, being the author of a book, is something that we often feel the most insecure about putting in front of people and saying, I did this. Well, now you know it. You can expect this discomfort around the author bio. Welcome to the Writers Club. Most of us feel that discomfort, but it's such an important part of the book. It matters a lot to your readers. They want to know you. They want to feel connected to you. They want to trust your credibility. So spend some time on the author's bio. Present yourself in a way that feels authentic, even if it's uncomfortable. You know, you're asking your readers to part with their hard-earned cash. You're asking them to dedicate hours of their time to reading your book. This is a small way that you can build that relationship that makes that ask reasonable. So I mentioned that I often will finish my draft at the early part of the week, and I'll have a few days of writing time where I don't have anything planned. We'll work on your author's bio on one of those writing days. You can create a standard author's bio. I have a long one and a short one that I draw from for every book. I make them each a little bit different, but it gives me a starting place and I know now what to include. So hopefully that helps you build a little more comfort in writing your author's bio. I do have one ask of you today. Would you please take just a few seconds and hit the subscribe button? That will make sure that all of my videos come into your feed. This is Dr. Denise signing off.